Hello and welcome back to League of XCOM Season 4, Episode 4, Operation Purple Fall. Our mission, to get Commander Luce back into the swing of things. We start this mission off and we notice a very familiar setting. Those who have been keeping up with my videos, you will realize this is like the 4th time I am visiting this place, so it should come with no surprise to tell you what I'm going to do, which is rush the warehouse and go through the double doors. But as soon as we make a break for the truck, we make an annoying discovery. 2 sectoids are here to ruin the mission, or at least slow us down. With them scurrying away, the team pushes up to the truck and waits for next turn.
What the hell was that?
To no surprise, the aliens don't shoot back at us thanks to the truck, and as soon as I move Jaina around the corner, we find ourselves in a very good situation. Now I can shoot the mind-melding sectoid, or I can shoot the one in the open. It's a tough call, but in the end, I choose to go for the sure thing.
Taken care of.
After that, Zareth goes on the other side of the truck, but I'm having line of sight issues. With nothing left to do, it's a quick smoke grenade before the turn ends.
Roger that. Scanning. They're trying to pull back.
The sectoid returns fire, but thanks to the smoke, we're just fine. Unlike that sectoid, who just got lit up like a Christmas tree.
X-ray down. Back in.
With that, it's a quick check by Shyvana, and the team prepares to breach the warehouse. Normally, there's one group inside, and with a rocket, it's a pretty easy and safe kill. But the sectoids have other plans, as for probably the first time ever, there are in fact 2 groups of sectoids instead of 1.
Got something over here.
With that now, I have a group on the left and a group on the right. My priority here is to take one group out, so that I don't get flanked by the other one. So as Zareth checks to see where the first went, we find ourselves a very nice flank shot. We follow this up with Ash, and with another round firmly planted in the sectoid's head, my plan is going well. All too well if you ask me. I'm not 100% sure where the last one is, but with running gun I should be able to kill him if I get a nice juicy flank shot. It must be Christmas or something, because I'm making all sorts of right plays here. Well, I'm no stranger to disappointment on Christmas, and, well, that's just what's going to happen. I saw 3 sectoids on the right, so I move Jaina and hook her down. If they shoot at her, it should be fine.
They're trying to pull back.
The sectoids call me out on my play, so they don't really shoot at Jaina. One of them comes up and goes on Overwatch, with another one just making a break for it. On the upside, Jaina totally has a mind-melded sectoid in half cover right in front of her. And if I can just land one shot, it should be a good 2-for-1 conversion. 3 damage on a 5 damage gun. You can't explain that. Luckily, the odds stack in my favor and I can still land the second shot. However, with every lucky break, the game likes to screw you over. As a short move by Shyvana reveals the last and final pack. Well, at least I don't have to worry about finding any more sectoids. They've all been revealed. Running for cover sounds like a plan, so the remaining team breaks for it. So now I have 2 sectoids that have run off into the fog of war, and at any point they can ambush me, which means being in this engagement is really dangerous. Here I move Shyvana and make a pretty big mistake, but first let's do some other silly things that don't really matter.
Reloading.
No channel timed out.
Got it covered.
Okay, yeah, let's make that mistake now. There is no way in hell I can kill this sectoid, but the fear of being flanked next turn makes me play too aggressively. The right play would be to hunker down and wait for next turn. As it stands now, I take the shot, and I'm not going to kill him, so most likely I'll get shot back twice, and there's a chance I can lose my assault. I get lucky here, and the crit only does 4 damage, so I still have 1 life. The other sectoid moves up and overwatches, so I can't advance anybody up to heal her, sadly. What I can do is buy some time and advance on the left flank and then take the sectoids out that way. I also sent my sniper back to defend the rear for any possible flank attacks.
Roger that. Scanning.
Jaina will also do the same thing, but I want her to help Ash push the left side, so next turn I'm going to move her there. I finally make the right choice and hunker down here, which is pretty nice.
Got a lot of heat on me.
So I make it out that turn without taking any casualties or hits. But as I continue my assault, I make another very annoying discovery. Asshole Sectoid is on Overwatch. I take 4 damage, but with a flank shot, I should be able to kill him with an 83% shot.
Damn it, missed the target.
So, because that missed, I'm pretty frustrated here, and I really just want to kill a Sectoid, so I make a pretty big misplay again. See here, I only have 1 life, and I choose to play the dice game and toss a grenade rather than hunkering down, and hunkering down with 1 life is probably the best option. Anyways, it's tough to deal with this annoying flanking bastard. I probably make a mistake here by having the sniper take the shot first. If Jaina lands a 3 damage hit again, I'll be able to finish it off with the sniper, and let's face it, the sniper needs kills more than Jaina. As it stands though, it doesn't really matter as Jaina just deals 5 damage, so it's not going to matter, but it's still something to consider to make the most optimal plays possible. Well, when life gives you 82% shots and they miss, you hope that life also gives aliens bad luck, which happens. I mean, the game sometimes dicks you around, but I get pretty lucky here, and Ash doesn't get hit. Unfortunately, my assault is not as lucky behind full cover, as only 2 shots are fired at him and he takes both to the face. I was hoping, since the first one landed, that the second one wouldn't land, because it's a 25% shot, I believe, 35 maybe, that a bullet will land, so the chances of 2 consecutive bullets hitting you is about 10%, and I was really banking on that 10%, but that's kind of the misplay. I should have hunkered down. It's the much better play when you have 1 life and somebody's going to be shooting at you. Moving on, I should have a good flank shot here, but the game still is bugged as shit. Seriously, can we have this fixed already? In any case, Jaina misses, and I choose to move Ash to the other side of the SCV to reduce the chance of her being shot. The Sectoid moves up, and instead of shooting Ash, he shoots Jaina for some reason. The shot connects, but both are still alive with 1 life, which is kind of like a consolation prize at the Special Olympics. I mean, yeah, that's all I got. At this point, I'm in a pretty bad spot. With a Sectoid and Overwatch in the back, there's pretty much nothing I can do. This essentially turns into a murder corridor, with only luck being taken into account. Since I've already taken 2 shots, it's not looking good for me.
Back online.
Yep, not looking good. I don't know why, but the Sectoids go full potato here. I mean, they have me pretty much dead, but instead they just kind of run around and don't do anything. This gives me a chance to move up and point blank one of them.
He's down. I'm out of firepower over here.
The last one's not even on Overwatch. He's just sitting there. I have to move to a stupid spot because of the bug that I talked about earlier. So, I mean, we still got him, so it's fine. Anyway, we cleaned it up, and there's just 1 Sectoid out there somewhere hiding on Overwatch, I bet.
There's something out there.
So what's going to happen here is I'm going to heal up Jaina, and I'm going to have her take the lead and go on a Sectoid bug hunt.
Roger that.
Come get.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. Got it covered.
Aye, aye.
Oh, there he is. Well, I better kill him quickly before he turns into Rambo and mows down my entire team, as that's been pretty much my luck this game.
Another day?
So the mission wasn't terrible, but it still could have gotten much better. It would have gotten much, much better had I not lost my salt. Jaina picks up suppression, and now I can afford officer training school. With that mission's fistwad of cash, I build the officer training school and some power as well.
Room to grow up here, but if we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the base. Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost. Work crews are on their way to begin.
A few days later and I got my council mission. Yep,
Coming on
bomb
screen.
disposal mission. Well, it's been a pretty good run, guys. But with my heavy and sick bay and no squad sniper, and yeah, really nothing else going for me, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a white fest. In any case, I still have Jace for a second support role that's going to fill in for Ash. I have a squaddy assault and a second support. Okay, cool. I got the dream team. Let's do this. Join me next time, guys, for Operation Burning Empire. If you like the video, please like it on YouTube, as well as subscribe. If you have any feedback, let me know in the comments, and as always, I'll see you guys next time on the battlefield.